What, you silly bird?
Do you have to wear a bathing suit to be live streamed?
R.
Don't
Not
know.
going skinny dipping.
Don't know.
I always have my water shoes on.
That's going to be the penalty if I catch the person who stole the last verse on something cheap and superficial.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It was online, and I said, "What is this?"
Really?
All right. Well,
Yeah,
so
well,
we're live streaming now.
We are
I'm
live.
looking for a bargain, and then I'm looking for the first-time user, right? And they're talking about just getting a space there. It's like,
Wow.
Well, it's good to hear you. Anyway, and sisters and brothers, live from all around the world, it's the 120th edition of the virtual Catbird Café. Welcome all ye talented folk and ye legumes and ye tubers out there in YouTube land. Hey, Alice. And we're raring to go here. It's not so hot anymore. The suggested themes this week was slim pickings, as far as I'm concerned. It's Blame Someone Else Day, Left-Handers Day,
it's your fault.
and filet mignon day. So I'm not going to be going with any themes, but the rest of you do what you will. John probably wrote 3 songs about them.
One song about all three.
Of course.
And we'll find that out soon because John is going to be kicking it off as he so often does. And after John will be Jimmy and then Sherman. Sherman here?
Not yet.
Okay, well, then if Sherman doesn't show up, it'll be Glenn. So be ready, Glenn. And this handsome fella, look at him. And
But I don't see him. Which one are you talking about?
you're a good-looking guy. And I can see where Michelle gets it.
That's why she's not here. Yeah.
Well, she'll be sad that she missed you. All right, folks, give it up for John McHugh.
Go, John.
Go, John.
Go, John.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. So, like Stephen said, I have all 3 of them in here. Some to a little bit more extent than others, but no name on this one. It doesn't deserve a name. People have the right to be left-handed. Not their fault, it's as God commanded. You can blame him, but you might be damned it. It's better to adapt than countermand it. Frenchmen think it's gauche, they say, mon Dieu, man. To eat your filet mignon with your left hand. Dexterous folks like me would disagree. It makes no difference to their belly. You can be left-handed if you please. Doesn't make no never mind to me. But please don't make it into a fist and become a southpaw pugilist. Scissors are a problem for the lefties. They're made for a right hand to cut with ease. But Jimi Hendrix didn't cry or frown. Played a right hand guitar upside down.
Oh my God, that's great.
You are a demented genius. Outstanding. What a witty fellow he is.
Thank you.
Pugilist. Pugilist
Yeah.
is great.
Yes, that was wonderful.
Wow.
Here's a peanut gallery.
Hey.
He's either a genius or insane. There is a fine line.
It's a fine line. It's a fine line.
Yes.
I haven't quite figured it out yet.
For all these years, you haven't figured it out. We're still working on it too.
I think it was Frank Zappa, but I may be wrong. But there's a famous quote from someone. There's a thin line between genius and insanity, and I have erased that line.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I like
Yeah, it could very well be Frank Zappa. Yeah.
Very good one.
All right.
That's
and
And that's it.
That's it.
Well, it was worth it. You
Thank
should do
you.
it again. But
John McHugh.
Thanks, everybody.
loved it, John. That was really brilliant.
All right, let's go on to the next madman. And that would be Jimmy.
Jimmy. There
Hi,
he is,
Jim.
Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy. So good to see you.
Yeah, how you doing?
Doing all right, doing all right. Sorry I missed you guys last week. Thanks, Kathy, for understanding for my bailing. I ended up not doing what I wanted to do. I had a friend come in town. Some other stuff happened, but it all worked out in the end. And thanks.
Oh, thank you.
You are absolved, my son.
Yes, yes.
You are-
So I thought I'd do my own little theme. Today is Dan.
Oh, but wait. It's Jimmy Lunsford. That's all.
Go, Jimmy. Go, Jimmy.
Today is Dan Fogelberg's birthday, and he would have been 71. And thought I'd play a couple of his songs. I can't remember for sure. Excuse me if I've played these for you recently, but I don't remember. But I'm going to play them anyway. This is from his third album, the Captured Angel album. It's called Old Tennessee. Excuse me. Is sound okay when it's just me?
Yes, sir.
Sounds good.
End of October, the sleepy brown woods seem to nod down their heads to the winter. Yellows and grays paint the sad skies today, and I wonder when you're coming home. I woke up one morning, the wind through the window reminded me winter was just round the bend. Somehow I just did not see it was coming. It took me by surprise again. And I hear you're in San Francisco, living with your sister who's a mother to be. Her husband is way down in Georgia, and I'm still in old Tennessee, wishing you'd come home to me. Life here is easy, I'm sure you recall how it's so warm and breezy in the summer and the fall. But winter's upon me now, I've got no heat here, and I miss your fire so sweet. Dear, I miss your fire so sweet. And I hear you're in San Francisco, and living with your sister who's a mother to be. And her husband is way down in Georgia, and I'm still in old Tennessee, wishing you'd come home to me. End of October, the sleepy brown woods seem to nod down their heads to the winter. Yellows and grays paint the sad skies today, and I wonder when you're coming home. I wonder when you're coming home, baby. I wonder when you're coming home.
Oh, yeah. That's the way it's done.
All right, Kenny.
Yeah, babe.
Whoa.
That's
Outstanding.
gorgeous.
You know, it does Dan Fogelberg. He does it good too.
Doing Dan proud.
Yep.
Ah, thanks. Well, I just have two guitars ready so I wouldn't have to mess with tuning the other.
Good idea.
Quick story with this. This is the leader of the band. And Gene Fogelberg, his widow, was writing his memoir, and she would post on her Facebook page every week the latest chapter, and she did this week after week for several months. And at some point, she stopped, and I went back today to look to try and find the chapter so I could refresh my memory on how they met, and I didn't see any of the posts. And then I looked on the website where she would actually just post a link to the website on her page. And I didn't see anything on the website. So I'm hoping that means that she's about to publish that memoir. It's a really entertaining reflection on their relationship. And they met when he lived in Pagosa Springs, Colorado. And one weekend he would travel several hours south to Santa Fe, New Mexico. Just hang out, check things out, and he walks into an Italian restaurant one day and has dinner, and there's a trio playing there, and she's the lead singer in the trio. And he doesn't say anything, he listens, and on the way out, and this is all part of written in the memoir, these kinds of details. On the way out, he notices in the window of the restaurant there's a poster for her for playing their solo, a professional headshot photo on the poster, and so he makes note of that, and he comes back and he shares all this with her later. She didn't recognize him when he walked in that night, and then he comes back later and she doesn't recognize him, and he finishes a set. And this is probably the third or fourth or whatever time now that he's come to listen to her. And he finishes her set and he gets up and walks over and says, that's a good song. And she just finished playing leader of the band. And she looks up at him and goes, it's a really good song. And he goes, I'm Dan Fogelberg.
Fantastic.
And shakes her hand, and she's like, no clue.
Wow. Oh, that's a great story.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Especially, she's a great storyteller. So the way she put it together is just beautiful. And
Cool.
I'm hoping that it's about to be published. But I did see her on stage with him when I think probably the last time I saw him play the Full Circle tour, which is like 02 or something, 20 years ago. And he would bring her out. She was a good singer, and he would bring her out to do backup singing on some songs. And of course, he wrote this for his dad back in 1980. only child alone and wild, a cabinet maker's son. His hands were meant for different work, and his heart was known to none. He left his home and went his lone and solitary way, and he gave to me a gift I know I never can repay. A quiet man of music, denied a simpler fate. He tried to be a soldier once, but his music wouldn't wait. He earned his love through discipline, a thundering velvet hand. His gentle means of sculpting souls took me years to understand. The leader of the band is tired and his eyes are growing old, but his blood runs through my instrument and his song is in my soul. My life has been a poor attempt to imitate the man. Oh, I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. My brothers' lives were different, for they heard another call. One went to Chicago, the other to St. Paul. And I'm in Colorado, and I'm not in some hotel, living out this life I've chose and come to know so well. I thank you for the music and your stories of the road. And thank you for the freedom when it came my time to go. And thank you for the kindness and the times when you got tough. Papa, I don't think I said I love you near enough. The leader of the band is tired and his eyes are growing old, but his blood runs through my instrument and his song is in my soul. My life has been a poor attempt to imitate the man. Oh, I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. I am a living legacy to the leader of the band.
Well, I love when you do that one.
Absolutely.
Love that song. Wow.
Now, was his dad famous at all?
Locally, he was the band leader at Peoria High School in Peoria, Illinois, and sort of I think he became more renowned once his son became famous, and when Fogelberg wrote that song, at the end of it, he does the I forget the name of the song. It's called Something March, the something March, by John Philip Sousa. He had it. He got the UCLA band to come out onto the field in the Coliseum, and his dad to conduct the UCLA band.
Wow.
That something March.
No, it's da-da-da-da-dun, da-dun, da-dun, da-da-da-da-dun, da-dun.
That's fun.
All right.
All right, Jimmy, that was great.
Yeah.
Very
Jimmy
good.
Lunsford,
Hey,
ladies and
Jimmy.
gentlemen.
Thank you, Jimmy.
So I'm glad you can make it tonight.
All right. Now, Sherman is here, so next we're going to hear from Sherman, and then we're going to check in to the Peanut Gallery and talk to J Nut. And then we'll have Glenn Gardner, just so you know.
And there's Sherman now.
There's Sherman.
Here.
Hi, Sherman. How are you?
Very good.
Looking fine.
Not going to miss this orange shirt, are you?
All right. Hey, folks, put your hands together for the one and only Sherman Whipple.
Hey, Sherman.
In the spirit of it being somebody else's fault, I'm going to do this one by Dylan. Well, it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, if you don't know by now. And it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, it don't matter anyhow. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason that I'm traveling on, so don't think twice, it's alright. It ain't no use in turning on your light, babe, that light I never know. And it ain't no use turning on your light, babe, I'm on the dark side of the road. Still I wish there was something you ought to say to try and make me want to change my mind and stay. We never did too much talking anyway, so don't think twice, it's alright. I'm walking down that long and lonesome road, down where I'm bound, I can't tell what goodbye's too good a word down, so I just say fairly well. Somewhere there, I'm a thinking and a wondering all the way down the road. I once loved a woman, a child I'm told. I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. So don't think twice, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright.
Yeah, babe. Well done.
Yeah. Perfect.
I thought you were going to play, and you said Dylan, I thought you were going to play Positively 4th Street. You got a lot of nerve to say you are my friend.
Yes.
When I was down, you just stood there grinning.
All right, I'm going to do, this one's by Kirby Puckett.
And, the Union Gap.
No, that's Gary Puckett.
Gary.
Oh.
This is, what's his name? He was a one-hit, not really a one-hit wonder, but this was his best-known hit. The old hometown was the same as I stepped down from the train. And there to meet me is my mama and my papa. Down the lane I look, there runs Mary, hair gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to meet me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly, when again they touch the green, green grass of home. The old house, it's still standing, though the paint, it's cracked and dry. And there's that old oak tree that I used to play on. Down the lane I look, there runs Mary, hair gold, lips like cherries. It's so good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to meet me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly, when again touch the green, green grass of home. Then I awake and look around me at the cold gray walls that surround me, and I realize that I was only dreaming. For there's a guard and a sad old padre, and on we'll walk at daybreak and again touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to see me in the shade of that old oak tree that lay beneath the green, green grass of home.
Very good.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Woo.
I mean, I never heard that name in such a song that I've heard forever, you know?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Beautifully done.
It is
Puckett.
Kirby Puckett.
Kirby Puckett. Yeah, and everybody knows that song too.
Yeah.
Never heard of Kirby Puckett though.
Well, I guess we did.
What's his name? I have to Google it.
So Dean Martin covered that song, right?
Joan
Is that
Baez.
right?
You.
I think
Joan
Dean Martin
Baez.
covered it.
That was kind of one of her standards.
Tom Jones was a biggie.
Tom Jones, yeah.
Tom Jones.
Tom Jones.
Tom Jones.
And then I sang it too, but it's good to smoke the green, green grass at home.
Well, they'll all come to see you.
And down the lane came Mary, arm in arm with my best friend Harry.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Sherman Whipple.
Great set, Sherman. Thank you.
Absolutely great. All right, we got Glenn, Tom, and hopefully Michelle coming up, although she is not here yet. But before we do, Glenn, let's go out to Israel.
Oh, Jay
See what Jay Nut's doing.
Okay. Place for Jay Nut.
There she is. How you doing there? You mutated? Okay.
I'm a mute.
All right.
We know that.
Yeah, the mutation. They really morphological adaptation instead of mutation. That's fine. Anyway, go on.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Oh my.
So what's going on, lady?
Not too much. It's it's summer. The temperatures and the humidity are both in the high 80s. I'm waiting for December.
Uh-huh. So is that when winter comes, December?
Hopefully. If we don't get winter. We get the equivalent of November in Boston.
Does it rain?
Yes.
Okay. How cold does it get during the winter?
It'll get down to the 40s, maybe the 30s in Tel Aviv. If you're in the hills, if you're in Jerusalem, if you're in the hills in the Galilee, it gets colder.
Okay.
The Hermon gets enough snow for skiing.
All right. So there's days of frost, apparently. All right.
Not in the
Very
Tel Aviv
interesting.
area.
What else?
Not much. I'm enjoying the music.
All right. You're looking well. And, we're always glad to have you aboard. It's a pleasure to have you be part of the family.
Love your comments, Janet.
I know.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
your chats are great.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Then we will.
Glad to amuse you.
All right. You sit back down in the peanut gallery now, and we'll
Go back
go
in my
on.
shell.
And then we'll go out to Arizona, and I'm gonna sing a song about Arizona later. But right now, you'll have to be content with giving it up for Glenn Gardner.
Yeah,
Hey, thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Pleasure to be here today. Those songs come from the strangest places sometimes, and this has nothing to do with the themes, unless you happen to be eating a filet mignon while you're listening, but that'd be about it. This is from a TV show around 1979, I think. Baby, if you ever wondered whatever became of me, I'm living on the air in Cincinnati WKRP. Tired of packing and unpacking, town to town, up and down the dial. Maybe you and me were never meant to be. Baby, think of me once in a while. Heading up that highway, leaving you behind. The hardest thing I've ever had to do. Broke my heart in two, but baby, pay no mind. The price for finding me was losing you. Memories help me hide my lonesome feeling. Far away from you and I'm feeling low. It's getting kinda late, my friend, I miss you so. Take good care of you, I gotta go. Baby, if you've ever wondered whatever became of me, I'm living on the air in Cincinnati WKRP. I'm at WKRP in Cincinnati.
All right.
Oh, good one.
WKRP. I don't know who wrote that, do you know?
A guy by the name of Tom Wells, and then the producer of the show wrote the lyrics, actually. And there's two sets of there's two verses here you don't hear in the show. And,
Right.
It's actually kind of a pretty song. I'm just
It
It's a
is.
very pretty song,
Nicely
and
done.
pretty song,
you're doing
yeah.
well. That was very good. You're going to do Welcome Back, Kotter now?
I can if you want. All right, you asked for it.
All right.
Oh, no.
Whatever you wish.
No,
Hang
that's
on.
what you planned.
Let me get there. All right, here we go.
It really is.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place you laughed about. Names have all changed since you hung around. Dreams remain, but they've turned around. Who'd have thought they need you back here where we need you. We tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on a spot. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back. You always could spot a friend. Welcome back. And a smile when I think how you must have been. I know what a scene you're learning in. Something made you come back again. What could ever lead you back here where we need you? We tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on a spot. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Know what a scene you're learning in. Something made you come back again. What could ever lead you back here where we need you? We tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Yeah! All right.
Man, you're amazing.
The amazing Glenn Gardner. And it's true. He
Oh,
is.
thank you guys.
You rose to the occasion like a champ.
And now I'm going to do the Star Trek theme next. So,
all right.
Next time.
You're like a jukebox. We could just stick a quarter in you.
go. That's more than I've been paid to play music in a long time, Jimmy. So.
Thanks so much, Glenn. How's the weather in Arizona?
You know, it's as you guys are up there baking and no rain, we are getting pounded with rain.
No kidding.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't happen in Arizona.
Monsoon.
Yeah, it's monsoon season, but it's been a pretty spectacular monsoon season. We've been getting a lot of rain, and you know it hasn't, by our standard, not too hot. It's been hovering around 100, which is not, not awful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool in the shade. Wow, that's very interesting.
Of course, you could go jump in Lake Kamanga, Bonga, Wonga, Monga, Unga, Chonga, Bonga, down in Webster there. What was, you know?
Oh, Lake Manchagagog, Chagagagog, Chabanagungumog.
That would be the one.
Yeah. You
That would
fish
be
on
the
your
one.
side, I fish on my side, nobody fish in the middle.
That's
right.
that's the place.
All right. Thanks so much. Glenn Gardner.
Yeah,
folks.
that's great.
Woo. Outstanding. All right. And it's swooning time now. Hi, Judy, by the way. Hey, Snake. And so where's Tom Maynard?
There he is.
There he is now, looking all natty.
Natty.
Yeah. And that's a nice shirt, too.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Can I have it?
Sure.
To give me the shirt off your back?
I would. In a second.
I bet you would, too.
In a second.
Right. Okay. Give it up, ladies and germs, for Tom Maynard.
Go Tom. Go Tom.
Go Tom.
Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. I know Michelle isn't here, and I feel bad. I wish she were here. So I didn't realize it was Dan Fogelberg's birthday, and so I've changed things up a little bit. I do have a song for Blame Somebody Else, but I'll do that second. And I'm going to start with a Dan Fogelberg song here called Wisteria.
Wisteria, did you change your face again? Those of us who loved you when can't even find you. Wisteria, did you lose another man? Did you make him understand that he can't touch you? Wisteria, did he take you to the fair? Were the folks that you met there the same that we met? Wisteria, did he teach you how to dance? Did he bring you paper fans to hide your secrets? Was he just like all the rest when he got to the sad part? Did he stay a bit too long to save his heart? Was he just like all the rest when he got to the sad part? Did he stay a bit too long to save his heart? Wisteria, are your lips still lily white? They still bloom just at night and die at sunrise.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Gorgeous.
yeah.
Oh, man, gorgeous.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
buddy, beautiful.
Great job. Oh,
Man,
Awesome.
and that's,
that was gorgeous.
yeah, and it's a beautiful Taylor, I gotta say.
It works pretty well for me here. Yeah.
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 Speaking of working,
I think it might have had something to do with the person playing it.
Yeah, of course it did. Yep.
Yeah.
well, it's a good setup. I'm happy with my setup here.
Ah.
So this is an original song, and this is the blame somebody else thing. And actually, what's interesting about this is the reason I did the order that I'm doing these in. I would have done this first and then the Dane Fogelberg, because I prefer to end with what I consider the better tune. But this one actually starts with the same kind of riff. I don't know why it does, but this is I like the sound, that sound of this A, whatever it is, major 9th, 7th, and 16th, or whatever. So anyway, this is called I Just Work Here. As I say, it's gonna give you like deja vu about Wisteria for a second or two. Hey, I'm not sure what you're upset about. It can't be something that I've done. I'm only doing what they tell me. Can't lay blame where there is none. I read the lines that someone gives to me, not even quite sure what they mean. But that's just how I earn my paycheck. Yeah, I'm that guy up on the screen. And behind me there's an image. Bet you thought that it was real, but it's just some fancy TV magic, your emotion steering wheel. And if I turn it left, you'll go left, maybe turn it to the right. They don't want you in the middle, so I'll nudge you towards the fight. And maybe it will make you happy, 'cause I prove what you believe. Or perhaps you'll feel furious, what I show offends your creed. Either way, it's all the same. Either way, it's just as well. And if you act on what I say, it's not my fault, it goes to hell. 'Cause I'm just here to entertain you and monetize you on the way. You have to know that I just work here. Can't be held to what I say. Yeah, you know that I just work here. Can't be sued for what I say.
Love it.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
That's every bit as good as the first song.
It is. Really good song.
I'm not sure.
Awesome,
What is
Tom.
it? Tell us about that song.
Well, I mean, it was a song prompt from the Peter Mulvey song group. That was I just work here, and for some reason, as soon as I heard the line, I thought of the Talking Heads on the news. So
Yeah.
that's where it came from.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very
awesome.
cool. All right.
Profound.
Thanks so much, Tom
Very
Maynard.
cool.
Thank you.
Okay, so now and Michelle's not here.
That's right. We did hear from her though. She's running late. She'll probably be here, but she's
Okay.
not here yet.
Okay, great. So that means that we're going to sneak up behind Judy Neal now, and then after Judy will be Karen Sour, and then we'll stop back to the Peanut Gallery and talk to Sue Sean, and then we'll go on to Joanna Katzen, just to let you know what's coming down the pike. Hey, Judy.
Hey, hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good, very good. It's not so damn hot.
Yeah. Still
pretty
hot
flower.
down here.
Is it? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but where are you?
Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas. Okay. All right. And what kind of a flower is that in your hair?
Fake.
Oh, really? Oh,
Looks great.
yeah, it looks great, and you're the real thing. So
That's what matters.
It's
give it
silk.
up, folks, for the lovely and talented Judy Neal.
Thank you. Thank you. So I want to, Ellis and I are part of a group here called the Omni Center for Peace, Justice, and Ecology. And they do an open mic, well, they used to before the pandemic, and do an open mic once a month where you bring a song of peace, justice, or ecology. And so I like to write songs for that event and look forward to someday being able to be there in person again. our cases are still a little too high for Ellis and I to feel like going out in public yet. This is a song called We Shall All Arise. Rising, rising, the world needs you and me, and we shall all arise. Rising, rising, peace is what we seek, and we shall all arise. We are writing letters, and we shall all arise. Writing, writing, there's stories to be told, and we shall all arise. We shall rise. We shall rise. We shall rise. We shall rise. Singing, singing, we lift our voices high. We shall all arise. Singing, singing, every day and every night we shall all arise. Marching, marching, standing up for justice, and we shall all arise. Marching, marching, day by day we're stronger, and we shall all arise. We shall rise. We shall rise. We shall rise. We shall rise.
The lovely, lovely
so
song.
gorgeous.
Oh yeah, beautiful song.
That's wonderful.
I love the chord progression, and, and the melody of it. It's really different.
Thank you. It was fun to do because I wanted the music to melodically rise, and so
Yeah.
going from A to C, which is unusual the
Right.
first time around. Then I go to A to C sharp,
Uh-huh.
which is just I'm just trying to get that feeling of we are rising. We need to rise and
Yeah.
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 all together.
Cool.
I would say that's a very progressive progression.
There you go.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So this song is a song I wrote about a month ago after seeing a video online about a kangaroo that had escaped from his cage, and this sort of fits in the blame someone else theme because the kangaroo got freed by a parrot who was in the same kind of private zoo. And parrots are pretty smart little critters, you know. And and it's a happy ending. They got the kangaroo back, and he got home again. And the owners went to the parrot, whose name was Thor, and they said, "Thor, why did you do that?" And the parrot said, "Parrots don't talk."
Oh my God, that's great.
I have a verse. So the name of the kangaroo is Baxter. This is Baxter and Thor. Let's see, how does it go? Let me tell you the tale of Baxter, the kangaroo. An immigrant from Australia to a Louisiana zoo. He lived happily with kangaroo friends, doing what kangaroos do. Leaping and sleeping and dreaming of freedom under skies of blue. Baxter dreamed of freedom. Baxter dreamed of fun. Baxter dreamed of freedom. Baxter longed to run. Times were hard in Baton Rouge. Tourists stayed away. But one by one the roos were sold. Then it was closing day. Baxter wondered about his fate now that his friends were gone. Then a nice young couple said, "Hello, Baxter, we're going to take you home." Baxter dreamed of freedom. Baxter dreamed of fun. Baxter dreamed of freedom. Baxter longed to run. His new home was comfortable with brand new friends. But our tale isn't over. It's not where our story ends. His new friends were parrots, clever and full of tricks. And the brightest of all was a parrot called Thor, who helped him with his fix. Thor said to Baxter, "Why the long sad face?" Baxter said to the parrot, "I want to get out of this place." Thor said, "Hey, no problem. I'm an expert at picking locks. Just give me a sec and you'll be free. 3 minutes tops." Baxter ran for freedom. Baxter leaped for fun. Baxter ran for freedom. Baxter's on the run. Now several hours later, they found Baxter in the woods. He was tired and happy. He was feeling good. They brought him home to his parrot friends and he said, "Thank you, Thor. Let's do that again sometime soon. I want to run some more." Baxter ran for freedom. Baxter leaped for fun. Baxter ran for freedom. Baxter's on the run. Yes, Baxter's on the run.
Nice.
Charming.
Fun.
What a great story. Yeah, a great song.
Very cool. Love that story.
I'd make a good hip hop song.
I'll put the link to the way they found out about Baxter was these two boys were driving down a country road, and one of them goes, "What the hell is that?" And they saw this critter running by, and they took a video of him, and then and they were able to find Baxter because he was running in the swamps.
On the run. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Okay. Great song.
Wow.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
Judy.
so
That was so
much.
fun.
Judy Neal.
Yay, Judy.
God bless you.
Good song.
All right. So now we're going to go listen to Karen Sour and look at her and everything. Then we're going to see Sue Sean and then Joanne Katzen. I'm sorry, Joanna Katzen and
then Michelle.
and then Michelle Abadia.
Michelle. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Bye, Michelle.
Good evening, Michelle.
Hello. Hello. I know that I missed John and I missed Tom and
Yeah, they were so good.
I'm sure they were, but
John was outstanding.
It made us sad.
We'll watch it on YouTube tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So right now it's Karen's hour.
Oh, that's right. Back to Karen.
Okay.
Sour.
Who's Karen's hour?
There you go. Her name may be Sour, but she is sweet. And sorry. And that's a nice top.
Thank you.
Pretty.
Okay.
It's a very, very talented woman. She, and for those of you who don't know, she's a retired classical pianist, and we're lucky to have her. I'm lucky to have her. I'm so glad that she's going to be playing on my next CD, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So please join me in giving it up for Karen Sour.
Go Karen. Go Karen.
Thank you. I don't have a left-handed song, but I have a left coast song, and this is one of my first songs that I wrote, and it should be seasonal, but it's not. And when I was growing up in California, there was a saying about preventing forest fires: be careful with fire, keep California green and golden. So this is California Burnin', and it's no longer seasonal. California's burning, the beautiful state where I was born, and I mourn the loss of the green and the golden. High Sierra summer in a sleeping bag next to my brother, in the arms of the Milky Way, counting shooting stars. Now the sky is wearing a shroud and the smoke burns your eyes. California's burning, the beautiful state where I was born, and I mourn the loss of the green and the golden. Here's to those fighting fires, our sisters and brothers, risking their lives to save others. They face the flames. Here's to those who've lost everything, and to those who lost even more. California's burning, the beautiful state where I was born, and I mourn the loss of the green and the golden. California's burning, the beautiful state where I was born, and I mourn the loss of the green
Beautiful song.
That's
Beautiful,
awesome.
beautiful song.
Great song.
Might be my favorite Karen song.
Thank you.
Up there, yeah.
Very nice.
So this is another song I wrote a while ago, and it's called Hey There, Smile. Your hey there smile, that come on grin. Oh, what a state I'm in. I'm flying so high, the air is too thin. I can barely breathe, I'm in a tailspin. Your hey there smile says let's begin. It tugs at my heartstrings as you reel me in. I should run away, but if I do, I'll toss and turn all night and then I'll daydream of you. Hey boy, is this chemistry? Did you cast a spell on me? I've lost touch with reality, although I know your hey there smile's no guarantee. The invitation is just for me. But why should I spend my life wondering what might have been? I'm gonna give in, at least for a while, to your hey there smile.
Sweet.
Wow, that's a great song.
Great.
Oh, really?
Thank you.
I love it.
Hey there.
It's so good.
Oh yeah, she's amazing. You're amazing.
She is amazing.
Thank you.
And thank you, Karen Sauer.
Yeah, everybody. Now where are we going?
Okay, let's get nutty again and see what Sushan's up to.
Where's Sue? She is.
Hello.
Hey, so.
Hi.
Hi,
How are
Sue.
you?
Wherever you are.
Hi, how's everybody?
There we go. There she is.
I'm in Stoughton, Massachusetts.
Where are you?
Stoughton, Massachusetts.
Ah,
Stoughton.
lovely Stoughton.
Stoughton,
Yeah,
Massachusetts.
Stoughton. Yeah.
20 miles south of Boston. People don't know. 20 miles south of Boston.
Right.
But I go to Hull a lot. To the beach.
Yeah.
One of these times you're going to call us.
Yep.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. I haven't gone that often, actually.
Yeah.
I don't
It's been
know.
crazy down here with the heat, but it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
so much nicer now.
Yeah, John was in town the other day. He didn't call us either.
Oh.
I didn't want to bother you.
Okay.
I went to a
What's
lovely
going on?
concert today. I went to a lovely concert today, an outdoor concert at the Not Just Another Coffee House. It was called the Rough and Tumble. It was the group. It was a couple, a young couple, a gal and a guy, a married couple, and they were probably in their late 30s, maybe 30s to late 30s, 40ish. I'm not sure, but they were wonderful. The Rough and Tumble, really good.
The Rough and Tumbles. And again, the name of the coffee house?
Not Just Another Coffee House. It was at a church in Sharon, Mass.
Okay. Is that they have that every week?
No. Every now and then.
Oh,
Not
okay.
even once a month. But I think they're starting up now that COVID is winding down a little bit. But
Yep.
they had it outside today, which was nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay. What else is new? You got a song for us?
Here's a little song for you.
Okay.
Excellent.
Beatles song, I Will, by the Beatles.
Oh, nice.
I hope. I say that every week. I don't know if I'm going to sing. My voice won't hold out, blah, blah, blah. And then
And
I
it
sing.
always turns out fine.
It comes out all right, I hope. Okay, this is called I Will. Who knows how long I've loved you? You know I love you still. Will I wait a lonely lifetime? If you want me to, I will. For if I ever saw you, I didn't catch your name, but it never really mattered. I will always feel the same. Love you forever and forever. Love you with all my heart. Love you whenever we're together. Love you when we're apart. And when at last I find you, your song will fill the air. Sing it loud so I can hear you. Make it easy to be near you. For the things you do, endear you to me. Oh, you know I will. I will. That's it.
Well done.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Great version. That's an often overlooked Beatles song, too, as far as just plain up prettiness is concerned. Yeah.
Great song, but it's nice. It's pretty. Thank you. Thank
And
you.
you did it perfectly.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
All that worrying for nothing.
Yeah, don't worry. I just like the
Okay.
attention.
Well, I worry about everything myself.
I just
So.
crave the attention, that's all.
All right. Yep, me too.
Thanks
Thank
a
you
lot,
so
Ed.
much.
Thank you,
Sushan.
So good to be here. I'm sorry I came late and missed the beginning. I fell asleep.
Oh, that's all right. You're immediately forgiven.
It was good though. It was, John McHugh's thematic song was really fun. So you gotta find it on YouTube.
Yeah, check it out.
Don't
It's
build
really
it up too much.
It was really fun.
What was the theme?
Well, it was Left-Handers Day, Filet Mignon Day, and Blame Someone Else Day. And
Okay.
got them all.
Yeah. Did an amazing job.
Thank you.
John's amazing, yeah.
You
All
too,
right.
Sue.
Yes, he is.
Very nice, Sue.
We're gonna move on to Joanna.
Yes, now we're going to go meet Joanna, after which we'll come back to Michelle Badia, and
And then you.
and then me.
What happened to Dennis? No Dennis?
Yeah,
he canceled.
He canceled at the last.
He had some unexpected company arrive at the last minute.
Yeah.
So it's a good.
Disappointment.
Oh
Oh, well.
It is disappointing, but he's got fun going on. So.
Well, good. Okay, so
Hey, folks, it's Joanna Katzen.
Joanna.
Hi, everyone. So, where I used to live before I came back to the States, there was a huge tree in our yard, and we thought it was an acacia tree. I didn't want to hear anything about it not being an acacia tree because I think that's a beautiful name. So, this tree, it didn't matter how much you'd trim it, it would grow taller and wider, and the leaves, the branches would go all the way down to the ground until the whole area beneath it which was huge. It would encompass enough space and shade enough space for about 50 people. And if you've ever lived in the Middle East, you know it's a thing that if you create shade, it also creates air movement. So there's always, in a shady area, there's always a breeze. That's why the Bedouins always have these canopy-like tents without sides on them, because it creates that cooling breeze. So that's what it was like under our acacia tree. I have a couple of friends, one in particular back there that they're in the habit of ruminating on things and blaming people for things that happened in the past. And you can't always come straight out and say things to your friends like, stop blaming people all the time. So I wrote this song to sing to them, and I'll tell you after I sing it, I'll tell you what that person's reaction was to the song. So this is Acacia Tree. I've lived many years by myself, thinking that's the way it should be. It's so much easier by myself, living like a woman that's free. There's no use looking back, chewing on the things that they did. No use talking about the place I've been, 'cause I'm going to the place I'm in. Well, I got me a husband and I got me twice, but things didn't work out right. Three's a charm, he said, we'll build a farm where we'll grow the love we're working on. 'Cause there's no use looking back, chewing on the things that they did. No use talking about the place I've been, 'cause I'm going to the place I'm in. Cool breeze blowing me into the peaceful times, where we'll sit together in the shade of the sweet acacia tree. Where we'll sit together in the shade of the sweet acacia tree. Well, you had you a lady and you had a son, you had your times traveling round, till you met your match and gave it up. Yeah, you set your feet firm on the ground. You said there's no use looking back, chewing on the things that they did. No use talking about the place you've been, 'cause you're going to the place I'm in. Cool breeze blowing me into the peaceful times, where we'll sit together in the shade of the sweet acacia tree. Where we'll sit together in the shade of the sweet acacia tree.
Yeah, outstanding.
Yeah,
pretty song.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I played it for this person, and his response was, "Oh, I would never do that." It shows you how unaware people are sometimes of the things that they habitually do. So, with regard to blaming people, I've always wondered where blame and ill feelings coincide to create hate. And one aspect of it, people are people. There are very many different answers to that question. But I think one aspect is when a person is badly hurt and they can't do anything about the actual thing that hurt them, that they always look for someone to blame and come down on, and that can turn into real hate and create a lot of damage. So this song is about that, and it's called Hate Somebody Blues. I just want you to know that it's not from personal experience. It's just the experience listed in this song is something, it's a very common experience that I think can make people very angry sometimes and make them turn on others. So you can accompany me with foot stomps and hand claps if you wish. It'd be great. Just not on 1 and 3, please. Only 2 and 4. I got to hate somebody. I got to hate somebody strong. I gotta hate somebody. Yeah, I had to hate 'em 'cause they done me wrong. I got to hate 'em with my heart, got to hate 'em with my head, got to hate 'em when they're laying fast asleep in their beds. I gotta hate somebody. I got to hate somebody strong. Well, my man, he betrayed me. He upped and left me and he done me wrong. Oh, well, my man, he betrayed me. And he left me barely holding on. He left me hanging in the wind, left me hanging in the sun, left me lonely, and he didn't have no reason to run. That dirty man, he betrayed me. He upped and left me and he done me wrong. Oh dear God, don't forsake me. Ooh, you don't forsake me and the ground I'm on. Oh, please, dear God, come and take me. You got to take me, for I'm dead and gone. I got no reason left to live, ain't no reason not to die. Won't you listen to my people, can't you hear 'em cry? Oh God, don't forsake me. Ooh, don't forsake me and the ground I'm on. I got to hate somebody. Ooh, I got to hate somebody strong. I gotta hate somebody. I got to hate 'em 'cause they done me wrong. I got to hate 'em with my heart, got to hate 'em with my head, got to hate 'em when they're laying fast asleep in their beds. I got to hate somebody. I got to hate somebody strong. I got to hate somebody. I got to hate 'em 'cause they done me wrong.
Excellent.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man, we got soul.
He sure does.
Yes, he does. Oh, thank you for that.
Thank you all.
Yeah, and of course you're right. Friends don't let friends clap on the 1 and 3.
That's right.
All right, thanks so much, Joanna
My pleasure. Thank you, everyone.
Joanna, that was great.
Good. All right.
Now we're going to Michelle. Miss Pa? Yes?
Oh, yes, Michelle is next. I was just thinking how Porky Pig might introduce her.
That's very
Oh,
funny.
you are in rare form tonight, Steve.
Very funny.
Oh, sorry, not sorry. All right, ladies and germs, give it up for the fantabulous Michelle Abadia.
Michelle.
Oh my. Okay. Love it. Oh my goodness. Yes. Hello. Sorry for having been late tonight. I was with a friend. We were planning music for a special religious service, actually, that we were asked to do tomorrow. And between planning and ice cream, things went a little late. So, but here I am. I'm not going to the theme. Sorry, but especially since I don't blame others often. And I don't say it to be so pious about it. I say it because I always put it on my own guilt pile. I'd rather blame myself than blame others. I just feel it's a nice preemptive strike. Anyway, so I haven't done this one in a while. From Sound of Music. Perhaps I had a wicked childhood. Perhaps I had a miserable youth. But somewhere in my wicked, miserable past, there must have been a moment of truth. For there you are, standing there, loving me, whether or not you should. But somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. Nothing comes from nothing. Nothing ever could. But somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. For there you are, standing there, loving me, whether or not you should. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, well, I must have done something good.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Nice job.
Oh, man.
Great.
Love the Sound of Music.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Better than the movie.
Oh my. Considering that was a duet and I'm just one. But thank you. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I don't know, I feel like doing a song that brings me so much comfort. Not so much because of the lyrics, but because, I don't know, I like playing it. I like singing it. So, I'll share that sense of comfort with you. The very thought of you and I forget to do those little ordinary things that everyone ought to do. I'm living in a kind of
seem to me that's everything. The mere idea of you, the longing here for you. You never know how slow the moments go when I am not near to you. I see your face in every flower, your eyes in stars above. It's just the thought of you, the thought of you, my love. The very thought of you, the longing here for you. You never know how slow those moments go when I am not near to you. I'll see your face in every flower, your eyes in stars above. It's just the thought of you, the thought of you,
Oh,
gorgeous.
Ouch.
Thank you so much.
Heard it upwards.
Absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that was so,
Thank you.
so beautiful. So glad you were able to make it. And I'm glad you got to have ice cream first.
Yay!
Right.
Yes, chocolate with chocolate. Chocolate with more chocolate.
Oh, perfect. Yes.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, milady. All right. This is sung by Randy.
Do you want me to record you?
Oh, okay.
Give me a second then.
Let's welcome Steve and Martin.
Thank you, Tom. You're hired. Randy Newman's song. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
My wife is.
I love LA.
Yeah.
Because it had to say you. All right. Now it's
okay.
Now you're all set.
I got a gun in my holster. I got a horse between my knees, and I'm going to Arizona. Pardon me, boys, if you please. I have been a desperado, raped and pillaged across the plain. Now I'm going to Arizona, just a rider in the rain. I'm a rider in the rain, a rider in the rain, and I'm going to Arizona, just a rider in the rain. Well, my mother's in St. Louis, my bride's in Tennessee, so I'm going to Arizona with my banjo on my knee. He's a rider in the rain, a rider in the rain, and I'm going to Arizona, just a rider in the rain. I used to work in Uncle's feed store while he was fighting in the war. And I'm going to Arizona, ain't gonna work for him no more. I'm the son of the prairie and the wind that sweeps the plain, and I'm going to Arizona, just a rider in the rain. I'm a rider in the rain, a rider in the rain, and I'm going to Arizona, just a rider in the one more time. I'm a rider in the rain, a rider in the rain, and I'm going to Arizona, just a rider in the rain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Riders on the storm.
What's next?
Now, I have a question.
Oh, yes.
Kathy, do you perform?
No.
What?
The question is, Kathy, do you perform? No.
Not musically.
Yippee-ki-yay, cowboy.
Okay. You know, I asked a very innocent question. Okay, Kathy, I want it known that my question had every innocent intention.
We believe you, Michelle.
Yeah.
Nothing's innocent around Steve.
As Brittany would say, I'm not that innocent.
Oh, Steve.
Thank you for asking, Michelle. That was nice of you to ask.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
All righty then. And that's it for me. And so we'll go and hear from Ron Israel. Then we'll have a word from our sponsor.
Okay.
And then we'll go back to the peanut gallery, check in with Marianne Sullivan and Jade. Should I close this? I guess I should.
Guess, yeah.
Got people out on the porch here.
Yeah, and of course the dog accompanied your whole song.
People and dogs. All right, there. The window is closed now. The window of opportunity is closed, but just opening for our next performer, who is a dear friend, co-founder of Musicians for the Greater Good. And please put your hands together for Mr. Ron Israel.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's great to be here following on the footsteps of Michelle and Joanna and Karen. So I have a minor thread of songs that I do that are what I call technology skeptical songs, most well-known of which is a song called Totally Connected in a Disconnected World, which I don't think I've ever done here. This is a new song in the same vein. It's called two-step verification. Many of you who work on computers are probably familiar with that. And yeah, so this is a song called the Two-Step Verification Dance. Karen Sauer contributed a lyric to this song, so I want to acknowledge that. And here we go. Hey babe, there's a crazy new dance. You're gonna love it if you give it a chance. A sensation sweeping the nation. The two-step verification. Do the two-step verification. Two-step verification. Two-step verification. Click away with me. You log in, you log out. Give support a shout. They'll ask about your insecurity. No need to tell the truth. They take all kinds of proof. Do the two-step verification with me. What's your password, little one? If it's lost, it's one and done. But if you know it, there's more to do. There's a second step cooked up for you. Do the two-step verification. Two-step verification. Two-step verification. Just click away with me. I'm not a robot. I'm not a robot. I'm not a robot. I'm not a robot. I can see 3 chimneys, 4 crosswalks, 5 yellow taxis. Doing the two-step verification with me. Just answer these questions. What's your mother's name? Where do you come from? Who taught you geometry in the 2nd grade? You log in, you log out, give support a shout. They'll tell you, ask you about insecurity. No need to tell the truth, they take all kinds of proof. Do the two-step verification with me. This is Mina from the Philippines. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, but I'm here to help. I can share your screen. If you know what I mean, do the two-step verification with me. Two-step verification. Two-step verification. Two-step verification. Just click away with me.
All right.
I like that
I
one.
love it.
Great song.
Great.
Cool.
So much of our world now is going online. I don't really like it too much, but nothing I can do except write songs. This is a song from a rock opera I did a while ago called Rock Buddha Rock. What kind of world makes a young boy cry? With possibility. What kind of world makes an old man sigh? With all he's had to see. What kind of world bestows such love? Then takes it all away. This is my world. This is your world. This is where we make our way. What kind of world makes a rule all about human rights? What kind of world makes the rule clear, but then blows out the lights? What kind of world can seem so rich when people still go poor? This is my world. This is your world. Of that you can be assured. What kind of world makes friends out of strangers when we meet? What kind of world can just fall apart? Walking down the street. What kind of world are you looking for? World of love, world of hate. This is my world. This is your world. This is where we all relate. And what kind of world can seem so clean and still be so corrupt? And what kind of world can be filled with dreams and yet run out of luck? What kind of world are your? Where does it go from here? What kind of world? What kind of world? What kind of world?
What kind of world? And
Wonderful.
we have the Rock Buddha Rock CD, and it's I highly recommend it. Check out, go with Ron if he has any copies left, he might be able to furnish you with it. And, you know,
It's
as
really cool.
in most of his songs, his level of understanding and compassion just beams out at you. Thank you, Ron Israel.
You have copies of Rock Buddha Rock. If you're interested in getting one, just send me your address and an email, and I will ship you a copy. It's enjoyed by anyone who's not a Buddhist as well as Buddhists.
Great. Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right. Oh, you're next. You and the bird. Hi, bird.
Kathy and Ivy. All right, you talk. You used to be wildlife. You can talk about the New England Wildlife Center. All right, I'll do the talking then.
Birds don't talk.
Good point. Touche. Word from our sponsor, New England Wildlife Center, as you know, is a great organization where we're doing tons of fabulous work. Today's post that I just read about from Cape Wildlife is about turtles and how many of them are getting injured by fishing line that just is thrown into the water and not retrieved and not disposed of properly. It's either getting wrapped around them or they're getting hooks in their mouths and they can't get them out. And if they swallow a hook, it can really tear up their insides. So if any of you are fisher folks, please dispose of your hooks and your lines appropriately and do not just throw them in the water. So that's the story for this week. They've seen a huge influx down on the Cape, in the Cape Wildlife Center, with turtles coming in. Usually it's shorebirds, seabirds that are affected by this, but more and more this year, for some reason, it's turtles. So anyway, in the meantime, please, if you can, and do donate to New England Wildlife Center at newildlife.org or at New England Wildlife Center, 500 Columbian Street, South Weymouth, Mass. 02190. And as always, thank you for all that you have done to help support the Wildlife Center and its great work.
Thank you. Kathy Donlan here. And
Michelle, that's the extent of my performance.
And I think it is fantabulous. Yeah.
I had a friend back in college that had a parrot, a gray parrot, an African gray, and he taught it to say, "I can talk. Can you fly?"
Wow. Nice.
Yep. Okay, let's check in with Marianne Sullivan and Jade.
Where is that Marianne?
Checking in.
Hi.
Hi, Jade. Hi, Marianne.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you guys?
We're doing all right. How are you doing?
Good, thanks.
And you, Jade?
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
All right.
Good to see you all. Just checking in to say hi.
We're hoping against hope. We're hoping against hope that we'll see you and all of you live on
September 18th.
September 17th.
17th, I thought.
17th.
That's a Saturday, right?
Right. That's right.
September 17th at the New England Wildlife Center at 500 Columbian Street.
What time?
And we'll be there live and in person.
What time? It's probably going to be starting at 7, but that's up to John McHugh and Cowboy Bob.
The music would start at 7. I think we'd open at 6:30, and
details are still to be ironed out. And
yeah,
we'll have specifics for you when we get a little bit closer.
But John and Cowboy Bob will be emceeing it.
All right.
Make it go.
Good guys.
Yeah, it's about time, isn't it?
Yeah.
And just looking here.
I'm going to make an appearance.
I hope so.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. And we were just thinking that of the 18 people that are here this evening, 10 of you would not be able to attend the live Catbird because you're nowhere near here.
Wow, yeah.
So, and we can talk about this later, John and Bob. We might just continue doing this every week and have you do the live one every other week.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, because they're both important. Yeah.
They are both important, and I mentioned it last night that we were going to go every other week, and Marianne McAllister looked so sad. So, yeah. So we're thinking twice about that. And
if there's interest, after things get started, we'll need to take a week or 2 weeks
Yeah.
Saturdays to get Bob and John acclimated to.
Right. So we
to doing-
definitely won't be here on the 17th of September. So the 17th of September, you can make other plans.
We'll figure something out.
Maybe you two.
I
can
bet
get
you
a
will.
van.
Huh?
Maybe you two can get a van and come around to all these places and do it live.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, right. 50 years of doing that is not enough.
And I'm going to Arizona.
Lots of our regulars are in Arizona now. So.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And Ed DeFord is in Arizona too.
Yes.
He hasn't joined us. I think he hasn't hooked up with Glenn and Cowboy and Storm.
Mark.
Who are Arizonians, and we'll try to get him involved in that too. But now we will move along. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon.
We're going to Ellis
Leslie,
now, right?
Give Libel a big hug for me.
Oh, we will. Thanks.
Okay.
Now wait a minute.
What?
Before we go to Ellis, we were
Yeah.
just talking about Arizona.
Yeah.
And Cowboy Rex has to leave soon.
Right.
But if he's still here, we could at least say hi.
There he is. I didn't even know he was here at first, but yeah.
He's got a guitar on his knee.
Not a banjo. Okay. How you doing, Cowboy?
I'm still alive.
All right. Okay. You got time for a song?
I can do one.
Good.
I'd love it.
That'd be awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you guys.
Put them together for Cowboy Rex.
No. What? Okay.
So I played this song earlier today, so it'll be awful boring for Mark because he was there. I prefaced it by saying I was up in the mountains at my place in the Strawberry and talking to a friend on it's a little gravel road that we live on, and we were talking about the good old days and everything. I said, oh no, this is the best time there ever was. Right here, right now, right here on this gravel road, right this second. It doesn't get any better than this. And he said, you know what, you're right. And I thought to myself, boy, I hear people say, I wouldn't want to bring children into this world, and that makes no sense to me, because this is the best of all possible worlds right now. It's never historically, socially, technologically, medically, we have lots of problems, but this is the best world it's been forever. So I disagree, and this is my answer, my musical answer to that proposition. Late at night I desire to sit by a warming fire and look into your eyes of love. Later on, if we choose, we'll take a little snooze. Who cares about sleep we lose to times of love? The light from a candle flame falls on your face like rain. The wind on the window pane is whispering a love song, while the whole world outside waits for the sun to rise on a better day
we're singing along. These have got to be the good old days. Let's make the most of them. I've heard they fade away. Sometime someone said better days are up ahead. Oh, but I prefer to live in the good old days. The whispering wind is right. Life's better by candlelight when the moon smiles bright and stars are gazing. Babe, with your hand in mine, we'll wander the fields of time. Flickering fireflies will show us the way. These have got to be the good old days. Let's make the most of them. I've heard they fade away. Sometime someone said better days are up ahead. Oh, but I prefer to live in the good old days. Late at night I desire to sit by a warming fire and look into your eyes of love in the good old days.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Beautiful work.
Love it. Tells the truth.
Yeah, thank you for the positive vibration there. You know, I for one can really use stuff like that. Appreciate it. And then Ivy too. Ivy was real excited, and she's one of your biggest fans.
I love that bird. I love that bird.
Yeah, she loves you too.
Yeah.
Let's
Yes,
hear it
yes,
for
yes,
Cowboy
yes,
Rex.
anywhere.
All
Glad
right.
you joined us tonight.
Thanks, guys. I really got to run. It was great to see you all.
Great to
Same
see
here,
you.
my
Thanks
friend.
for sharing that song.
Thanks for letting me
Super.
play.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to move on now to Ellis, and then Chris Lee, and then Mary Ann. There's Ellis right now. How are you, sir?
Doing well. Good, good, good.
Glad to hear it.
Some of the channels I'm listening to here on the gallery are breaking up. It's sort of like, I don't know, I hadn't paid the Con Ed bill, so the radio didn't work so well.
So,
ladies and gentlemen, it's Ellis Ralph.
This song I wrote 48 years ago, so it's one of the oldest ones that hasn't been lost completely. What's gonna happen to us? We're the children of America. What's gonna happen to us? We're the children of America. orphans pretty soon. How does a little orphan child know what to do? What to do? What you gonna do? Do what you gonna do? Do what you gonna do? Do what you gonna do? Everything is broken now, it seems. Everybody's spirits and their dreams. In America, we wear a broken look upon our face. In America, you see it on anyone, any place. It's the mark of the all-American face. Does the mirror on your wall reveal a trace? Yeah. Do you remember better days? With everyone happy in their place, and everyone looking for ways to make things better. You better close your eyes and cry. That's better than watching her die. It ain't no use no more to just pretend. You can almost see the coming of the end of America. They always said you'll never die. Now they hang their heads and they quietly cry, and they're talking in the corridors. Everybody tries to understand why she must die so young. Yes, it is a pity, America, so beautiful and young. What will happen to the children of America? What will happen to the children of America? I'm talking about me and you. How does a little orphan child know what to do? What to do? What you gonna do? Do what you gonna do? Do what you gonna do? Do what you gonna do?
Well,
That's a great song.
that's really good.
Sort of the other side of that cowboy out there, the other way of looking at it, but not a song without hope.
Right.
So yeah, that's a great song.
That's the great thing about the Catbird, by the way, is within the space of 10 minutes, you can hear two different songs expressing different perspectives on what's going on. Both of them are great. So
Exactly.
They're
That's
all right
right.
on. Yeah.
I don't see very much hope in that song myself. The song I just did.
I had to look for it, but it was there.
Yeah. Well, I've been carrying that song around for almost 50 years now, and
Yeah.
every time people hear it, they go, "Oh, that's so timely," and
It is.
that depresses me so much.
It is thing.
Well, it's always been now. It was now then, and it'll be now tomorrow. And this is the moment that counts.
It is.
Yeah.
You got another song for us, though?
Yeah, I got a song I wrote a few days ago.
Ah.
It's, I guess when they're new, they're not rusty. What are they? I don't know. I got a wiggly little dog. I got a big old problem too, because I cannot figure out just who is training who. He knows speak, fetch, and shake, every trick a dog could know. He knows sit and lay and stay, but when I say come, he'll go. He's an adorable little dog with the prettiest tawny coat, hypoallergenic hair, so soft, and a tail that fairly floats. He's pretty as an angel cake until it rains, buddy, and then he'll take the first chance he can make to get muddy as he can. He got a waggy, shaggy, woolly hide in the winter when it's cold outside, and a nearly bald, short, crew-cut hair in the summer when it's hot out there. He's a trained, obedient doggy when he's listening to me, but then he's a stubborn SOB when he thinks he's the one who's training me. He's a brainy little dog. He just knows more than I know. Puts my slippers back where they belong and his leash back where it goes. But he'll tell you when it's time to walk or whatever else he wants to do. He won't take no back talk. He knows who is training who. He got a shaggy, waggy, woolly hide in the winter when it's cold outside. Nearly bald, short, crew-cut hair in the summer when it's hot out there. He's a trained, obedient doggy when he's listening to me, but then he's a stubborn SOB when he thinks he's the one who's training me. He's a schizoid little dog. He's not one dog, he's two. One digital, one analog. Now what's he gonna do? He might rock it around and tussle till you believe you're crazy, or just cuddle up and snuggle as peaceful as a baby. He got a waggy, shaggy, woolly hide in the winter when it's cold outside, and nearly bald, short, crew-cut hair in the summer when it's hot out there. He's a trained, obedient doggy when he's listening to me, but then he's a stubborn SOB when he thinks he's the one who's training me.
That's a great song.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I love dogs.
Do you really have that dog?
Here, Judy's holding him.
Wait a minute, Judy.
What kind is he?
He's a shih poo.
Oh my, oh, he's so adorable.
He really is.
Look at that.
Oh,
I think I see the problem right there.
Yeah. But he is cute.
Oh my.
Yeah.
This is the analog dog. He's really nice.
Yeah.
You don't know where the
He's
switch
like a
is.
teddy dog.
When he switches, we don't know where the switch is.
What a nice dog. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for
Thank you.
sharing him with us.
Ellis Ralph, ladies and gentlemen. Reminded of a cartoon that I saw, I think, in Playboy about 50 years ago. And it's two dogs that are sitting in the middle of the road watching a hearse go down the road. And one of the dogs is saying, "Now I'll never know who's a good boy." Before we go on, we're gonna go to Chris Lee, and then Mary Ann McAllister, and then the Snake, and then bringing up the rear there in the caboose, we got Mark Bishop Evans, Storm, and Freddie K.
Cool. Right now it's Chris Lee.
Right now it's Chris Lee, and while we're getting him lined up, we'll let you know about these suggested themes for next week. Now, next Saturday is World Honeybee Day. So you got that. And then on the other side of that coin, it's Mosquito Day. So take your pick. It's also Break the Monotony Day. That'd be nice. And Lemonade Day. And that gives me a chance to say, if you hadn't heard Beyonce's album Lemonade, it would change your mind about soul and hip hop.
Watch the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful? Yeah. Okay, hey Chris.
Hey Chris.
Yeah.
So glad we can hear you this week.
Yeah,
You have to
everything.
have the right button.
All right. Hey.
Can you hear that okay, Steve?
Sounds good. Yeah.
Yes, yep, we can hear you.
Okay.
Give it up, folks, for the mighty Chris Lee.
In my travels, at the New Bedford Folk Festival, I ran into a guy by the name of Harry Manx, and he's a Canadian. He's a pretty amazing guitar player. He plays a 20-string guitar. Pardon? And this is the Mohan Veena. It's an Indian product from India, that is. And this is a song that it's a sort of a corruption of what we would call indentured servants, and it's called "Working on a Railroad." Working on a railroad, $1 a day. Working on a railroad, $1 a day. Working on a railroad, $1 a day. Get my money, gonna get my pay. Take this hammer, take it to the captain. Take this hammer, take it to the captain. Take this hammer, take it to the captain. Tell him I'm gone, tell him I'm gone. And if he asks you, was I running? If he asks you, tell him I was running. If he asks you, tell him I was running. But I was flying, yes I was flying. Working on a railroad, $1 a day. Working on a railroad, $1 a day. Working on a railroad, $1 a day. Getting my money, gonna get my pay. Working on a railroad, $1 a day. Working on a railroad, $1 a day. Working on a railroad, $1 a day. Get my money, gonna get my pay. Get my money, gonna get my pay.
All right.
Yeah, babe.
Chris.
Yeah, Chris. Big version.
I even write poetry, but I'm not going to read any tonight. I have a little thingy, and I just I showed it to Pam, and she punched me out. No, she didn't. And this is a quick song, and it was. She was standing by my dressing room after the show, asked me for my autograph and asked if we could go down to my motel room. Rest is just a tragic tale. Full in a hurry, I took her to my room, casted me in plaster and I sang her a tune. She said it, ooh, just a tragic tale. 5 short minutes of love that cost me 20 long years in jail. Like a fool in a hurry, I took her to my room. She casted me in plaster and I sang her a tune. I said, ooh, tragic tale, it wasn't worth it. No, you know it wasn't worth it. 5 short minutes of love cost me 20 long years in jail. When I get out of this prison, I'll be 45. I know I used to like to do it, but I won't remember why. 'Cause, ooh, it's just a tragic tale. 5 short minutes of love cost me 20 long years in jail. Thank you all. Have a good night.
Hey, that's Chris Lee. Giving it up.
Sounded good, Chris. Sounded good.
Yeah, you sounded very good tonight. Yep.
Guys, he's a great folk singer and songwriter. And give our love to PJ. And we'll move along. I wanted to take this opportunity to give a couple of shout outs to Paul Melchion and Heather Gaynor out there in YouTube land. Thanks for being with us, you guys. And now it's my extreme pleasure to introduce the also fantabulous Marianne McAllister.
Woohoo!
Let there be light.
I can see my music. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Glad to be here. This is usually a later time, so I'm so awake. I'm so glad.
Well, we are too.
That's a problem. Oh, so this song I've been wanting to do, "Oh You Crazy Moon," and then when I found out the theme, I thought, well, this is perfect. So. It was just a night like this when it happened. I was such an unsuspecting soul, and I couldn't quite believe when it happened till it got beyond control. When they met, the way they smiled, I saw that I was through. Oh, you crazy moon, what did you do? When they kissed, they tried to say that it was just in fun. your funny face, my friend. There they are, they fell in love. I guess you think you're smart. Oh, you crazy moon, you broke my heart. Once you promised me, you know that it would never end. You ought to be ashamed to show your funny face, my friend. Well, there they are, they fell in love, I guess. You think that you're smart. Oh, you crazy moon. Oh, you crazy moon. No, you crazy moon. You broke my
That's pretty.
Oh. Oh.
What do you say to that? Hey.
Wow.
So the next song I'd like to sing, I owe to Bob Gatta from the Buttonwood open mic on Thursday nights. And he says, "You ever done Lullaby of the Leaves?" And I thought, no, I haven't. So I checked it out. I thought, well, that's a good song. So added it in. So it's 1932 Irving Berlin song. I'm going to take a drink. My project this last week has been demolishing a shed, and I am so proud. I really did it. Saturday was empty it out. It's a like 12 by 8 foot wood shed that was just like that. And Sunday I demolished the shelving unit in it. Monday I took down the shingles and the shingle paper, and then Tuesday I realized there's a lot of weeds around here. I could step in a snake nest. So then I cleared the weeds around, and then I took down the rafters and the doors, and then I wasn't sure how to take down the panels on the side of it. My builder had already said, you know, we can probably get someone to help you do this. He knew I wasn't going to be able to do it. So he saw it Monday when I was taking off the shingles. He's like, go ahead and try. And so I was really good at using a pry bar. Never used one of those before. A pry bar and then a crowbar, and I was lifting stuff up. And then I got to this last wall, so I thought, what am I going to do? And I got out my chainsaw, and I just went, and today I pulled it all apart and piled it up, and by golly, I did it. I got to finish a few more floor pieces, but woo! Anyway.
An amazing woman.
Between the sawdust and all the mouse nest and stuff, I'm a little, so that was why I needed a drink.
10 fingers.
You brought the house down.
I did. Yes, I did. So this is a Lullaby of the Leaves. Rustling of the leaves. Whoops, try it again. Rustling of the leaves used to be my lullaby. In the sunny south, when I was a tot so high, but now that I have grown and find myself alone, cradle me where southern skies can watch me with a million eyes. Oh, sing me to sleep, lullaby of the leaves. Cover me with heaven's blue and let me dream a dream or two. Oh, sing me to sleep, lullaby of the leaves. I'm breezing along, along with the breeze. I'm hearing a song through the trees. Ooh, that fine melody caressing the shore, familiar to me, I've heard it before. That Southland, don't I feel it in my soul? And don't I know I've reached my goal? Oh, sing me to sleep, lullaby of the leaves. I'm breezing along, along with the breeze. I'm hearing a song through the trees. Oh, a fine melody caressing the shore, familiar to me, I've heard it before. Don't I feel it in my soul? And don't I know I've reached my goal? Oh, sing me to sleep, lullaby of the dreams.
Gee whiz.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Swoon.
What do you say
Oh,
to
man.
Thank you. Thank you.
You demolish me every Saturday night. You know, that's, yeah.
Oh gosh, Marianne.
That, as if you didn't know, was Marianne McAllister. Yeah.
Marianne, you have to look at the chat. There were lots of comments while you were performing.
Yep.
Some applied to you.
Thank Yada for saying that. Wow, you own that song.
Yeah, I don't recall ever having heard that song before, actually.
And I think it always helps to sing songs people haven't heard before.
Yeah, I find that's true.
You can sing anything.
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah.
All right, thank you, Marianne.
Thank you.
And we got the snake coming up. Then Mark Bishop Evans, then Storm, then Freddie.
Woohoo!
And
the snake.
Here he is, coiled for action. And yeah, I'm trying to figure out what are those flames you have on your guitar strap.
Oh.
Yeah, they're flames.
Flames, okay, that's what I thought. All right, very good.
Because you're hot, Snake.
Yeah.
That's a hot rod snake.
Oh.
Woo.
All right, keep them coming. Yes, all right. It's my privilege and my pleasure to introduce the one, the only, the Snake.
Yeah.
Evening, everybody. This is a song from 1939. Well, let's put it this way. It's accredited to Jimmy Davis in 1939. The song's called You Are My Sunshine. Jimmy Davis was, in addition to being a country singer, was the governor of Louisiana. But when you dig into it a little bit, you find out he didn't write the song after all. It was written in 1931 by a guy from Georgia named Oliver Hood. He had a country band that played all over the state of Georgia. He died, and his mandolin player, a fellow named Paul Rice, kind of inherited the song. Well, since Oliver Hood was dead and he was the front man for the band, that meant the band was no more. So Paul Rice sold the song in 1937 to a guy named Charles Mitchell. Charles Mitchell, in turn, sold it to Jimmy Davis, who then copyrighted it under his own name and had a hit record with it. As I mentioned, Jimmy Davis was governor of the state of Louisiana. Now, it's a kind of a weird quirk of Louisiana law, at least it was then, not sure what it is now. You were not prohibited from being governor more than one term, but you were prohibited from having those terms be consecutive. So he had to take some time off between his terms, which is when he had his hit record, and he became so identified with the song that when he was on the campaign trail for his second term, he rode around the state on horseback, and the name of his horse was Sunshine. As I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I woke, dear, I was mistaken. I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine. Skies are gray. Never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take the sun. skies are gray. How much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You told me once that you really love me, that no one else could come between. And you've left me and love another. You have shattered all my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Make me happy when skies are gray. Never knew how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Woo. That was fun.
This is a song from 1953, written by George Forrest, Robert Wright, and Billy May. It's from the musical Kismet. Baubles, bangles, yeah, how they ring, ting-a-ling-a. Baubles, bangles, bright shiny beads, sparkles, spangles, her heart will ring, ting-a-ling-a. Wearing baubles, bangles, and beads, she'll glitter and gleam so. Make somebody dream so, and someday I may buy a lingering on her. That's where it leads when she's wearing baubles, bangles, and beads. Do what? 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 She glitter and gleam so. Make someone dream so, and someday what is worth baubles, bangles, and
Yeah,
Thank you.
nicely done. And you always get a history lesson too with the snake.
Yes, you do.
That's Eric, the snake, Gullickson. Let's hear it. All right.
We're moving on to Mark.
You guys are all a trip. You're so much fun. All right, yeah, let's move on to Mark.
There he is.
There he is. Hi, Mark.
Hola, how y'all
Hola.
doing?
Ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Okay. 1, 2,
We're
3.
ready to hear
Give it
you.
up, ladies and germs, for Mark Bishop Evans.
Yeah.
We're very glad your plans changed so that
Yes.
you're with us instead of somewhere else.
Very happy about that.
I missed that.
Oh,
We're very glad that your plans changed, so you're with us instead of somewhere else.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 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 Me too.
good.
A couple people have done songs tonight for Dan Fogelberg songs because today is his birthday. I'd like to add one to that collection. Longer than there have been fishes in the ocean, higher than any bird ever flew, longer than there have been stars up in the heavens. I've been in love with you. Stronger than any mountain cathedral, truer than any tree ever grew, deeper than any forest primeval. I am in love with you. I'll bring fire in the winter, you'll send flowers in the spring, we'll fly through the falls and summers with love on our wings. Through the years as the fire starts to mellow, burning lines in the book of our lives, will the bindings crack and the pages start to yellow, I'll be in love with you. I'll bring fire in the winter, you'll send flowers in the spring, we'll fly through the falls and summers with love on our wings. Through the years as this fire starts to mellow, blurring lines in the book of our lives, where the bindings crack and the pages start to yellow, I'll be in love with you. I'll be in love with you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man,
Beautiful, Mark.
we use the
Great
word
job.
beautiful so often, but that was so beautiful.
there aren't enough
And,
words.
yeah, the voice is beautiful.
Amazing song.
Yep.
was wonderful.
And so I'm going to do one that I made up. Get a good thingamajob in the right spot. This song is called Dominoes, and I had a lot of fun writing it because each line, each phrase has 7 rhymes in it, and it was fun putting that together. Now who knows why men prophesy and then deny what they imply? They magnify what underlies the need to justify. And pedigrees aren't guarantees for living free of life's debris. The destiny of refugees begins as fantasy. At end of day, as visions fade, in sad display of what we've made, the slow decay that overlays corruption's underway. Within this place, the egos race in frantic pace to win their place. And in every case, this fate they face, how not to be erased. Can any know what mysteries show from wild seeds sown on high plateaus? Things that grow in rigid rows will fall like dominoes. We often find that peace of mind is so entwined with being blind that to unwind the ties that bind will leave you more confined. And when the song is somehow wrong, you find the throng won't sing along. Pretending strong will just prolong as agonies drag on. Can any know what mysteries show from wild seeds sown on high plateaus? Things that grow in rigid rows will fall like dominoes. Like every plan, yet small or grand, is made to stand the frying pan, as wisdom ran like grains of sand untethered through your hands. The breath of life is cold as ice. When painted nice, it will entice and bring you twice the going price, they cut you like a knife. Can any know what mysteries show from wild seeds sown on high plateaus? Things that grow in rigid rows will fall like dominoes. Can any know what mysteries show from wild seeds sown on high plateaus? Things that grow in rigid rows will fall like dominoes. They fall like dominoes. They fall like dominoes.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Lots and lots of internal rhyme and
yeah.
without compromising the message. That was ingenious.
That was really
Yeah. Mark Bishop Evans.
amazing guy.
Damn.
Wow.
The line that finds the kind of time to try and rhyme each line.
Good one, Ellis.
Yep. Okay. We're getting down to it, folks.
Good storm.
We do have storm.
The storm
It's
is here.
Stormy weather.
Storm with spotlight.
Don't know why.
There he is.
There he is.
Hey, Storm.
How are you, my friend?
Better if everything doesn't fall on the floor.
Take your time, no rush. You're fine.
Okay, 1 second.
Boy, this weather's much better than last week, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I have to apologize for last week. I got totally wiped out by the heat and the crises I was dealing with, and at the time I should have. Well, anyway.
No, it was perfectly understandable.
Yes, and no worries.
Yeah.
We're totally fine. No
Okay.
apologies. Glad you're here tonight.
Yes.
But what I'm going to do is combine the two, and my first song is going to be one that I would have done last week on the Hiroshima theme. And then my second will fit the theme of this week. Okay.
Sisters and brothers, it's Storm.
Thank you very much. Hiroshima Memorial Candlelight Vigil. The people stand as if they were the shadows that were burned onto the walls when the flash appeared. Their faces seem to have lost their skin, yet their hair won't fall out. Flames flicker like ashes before in the center there is no noise. I heard the angels crying over Hiroshima. They were weeping for the people who were dying. I heard the angels crying over Hiroshima. They were weeping for the people who were dying. Early in the morning, the planes arose and flew to their target for the day. Early in the evening, they returned to base, and one was the Enola Gay, and one was the Enola Gay. Well, some of them had been told that the bomb they carried was new. But what did they think when they understood, when their grisly work was through? When their grisly work was through, I heard the angels crying over Hiroshima. They were weeping for the people who were dying. I heard the angels crying over Hiroshima. They were weeping for the people who were dying. The pilot said, the target's in sight. It's time now to drop the bomb. The lever was pulled, the panel lit up, and there was an unearthly calm. And there was an unearthly calm. A short while later, a cloud arose. The heat given off burned up flesh as easily as clothes, as easily as clothes. I heard the angels crying over Hiroshima. They were weeping for people.
Yeah, it's frozen here.
It's frozen on his end.
It's Zoom.
Yeah. His bandwidth isn't right or something.
Or something, but there have been other problems too.
Right.
Ron blinked out there for a minute, and
Right.
and other people have skipped, and
Well, it looks like
Storm still doesn't know that he's.
Looks like we lost him.
Oh man.
Oh well, that's too bad.
Yeah, that sucks.
Jeez.
Maybe he'll get back on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
From Jimmy, that storm blew over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sad. All right. So, do we move on to Freddie, or what do we do?
I think so. If he comes back, he comes back.
Yeah.
All right.
I think you're right.
All right, then. We're coming down to not quite the bitter end, perhaps, but then who knows? You know what the future will bring.
Freddie K.
Where is Freddie K?
There he is.
There he is. Hey, Fred.
In Maine.
Are you still up in Maine?
Yeah, I'm actually due up on stage in about 5 minutes.
Oh boy, hurry up. Let's
All right,
go.
hurry up. Play double fast.
All right. It's Freddie K.
Ladies and germs, it's Freddie K.
The song's called Untie. I have failed my children, left them nothing to fall back on. I have failed my lovers, never made a happy home. I have failed my country, they got no tax base out of me. I have failed my sight, living so unfaithfully. Where do we go from here? We row the boat, or steer. Where do we go from here? Lay down, on this field. Please release us from all this fear. God, please tell my children I did the best that I could. God, please tell my lovers that I never quite understood. God, please tell my country that I'd like to pay them back. God, please tell my Savior to untie me from this track. Oh. Where we go from here? We row the boat or steer. I have been a children, but nothing to fall back on, man. I feel my lovers never made. Okay, I gotta end it there. I'll do one
All
more.
right.
One more. Contraband. Long, hard day. Hardly know it. Any other way. Long, hard day. Hardly know it. Any other way. Late to bed. Early to rise. It's a man that prays all glow with the glaze in his eyes. Criminal intent. Establishment contempt. Oh, crazy. Oh. I've always been that way. Crazy. Oh. I've always been that way. Midnight rides of contraband instead of playing the band. It's hard to get a break with this ghetto mentality. Midnight rides of contraband to bed and held you lights. It's a man got great peace with a blaze in his eyes. Pretty little gent, stab us with your jab. Oh, and I'm fucking crazy, kind of always in my way. Oh, and I'm fucking crazy, kind of always in my way. Long, hard day. Hardly know it. I'm going any other way. Okay, I gotta get up there. Thank you.
Thanks, Freddie.
Wake up and go to sleep. Stop playing and start playing.
Hey, Storm is back.
Oh, where is he? Oh, there he is.
Stephen, Kathy, you're muted. If you, I know you're trying to talk, but we can't hear you.
Mute.
Unmute. Now
Thank
can you hear it?
Tom.
Now we
Great.
can hear you.
That's
Yes.
better.
All right.
All right.
And Storm,
Yeah.
We are going to go back to Storm.
if we can find him, there he is.
There he is. We're gonna
Okay.
spot him.
Spotlighting.
Yeah, we think we heard you got through most of your first
No, I wasn't even halfway done the song.
Oh,
okay.
geez. Okay.
All right. Well, pick it up
Um,
wherever you think.
Okay. Did you hear? Did you hear the bomb hit its mark?
That was just about when you blanked out.
Okay.
They were told the bomb was new, but they didn't know.
Okay. Should I start over or what should I do?
Well,
I don't
what
know.
Mary Ann said, pick up where that, because we all remember that they were told the bomb was new and they didn't know.
Okay.
That's a
Okay.
good place to pick up.
Okay, I'll start there. Okay. The pilot said, the target's in sight. It's time now to drop the bomb. The lever was pulled, the panel lit up. There was an unearthly calm. There was an unearthly calm. A short while later, the bomb hit its mark and a mushroom cloud arose. The heat given off burned up flesh as easily as clothes, as easily as clothes. I heard the angels crying over Hiroshima. They were weeping for the people who were dying. I heard the angels crying over Hiroshima. They were weeping for the people who were dying. Buildings caved in, streets gave way. In the center, there was no sound. People disappeared, though burnt shadows remained. There was destruction all around. There was destruction all around. But it was 2 weeks later, we really began to know the final scores. People still were dying, having hair fall out, bearing deadly swords, bearing deadly swords. I heard the angels crying over Hiroshima. They were weeping for the people who were dying. I heard the angels crying over Hiroshima. They were weeping for the people who were dying. The years have passed, so many more have died. We remember them today. Now it's time we told the world to stop acting in this way, to stop acting in this way. I heard the angels crying over Hiroshima. They were weeping for the people who were dying. I heard the angels crying over Hiroshima. They were weeping for the people who were dying. They were weeping for the people who were dying.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh, Storm. Wow.
So my other one is a lot lighter. The poem is called Why the Movement Always Fails. And the poem's mine, the song is by Rosalie Sorrell. Why the movement always fails. When the radical became a professor, he began to rot, not because of any one particular thing. It was just that now he had his position to think about, papers to correct, and was more involved chasing after women faculty members and students. The revolution became his thesis, his pet project, his ticket to a Rhodes Scholarship. He still attended meetings, but only to collect research material for his soon-to-be-published book entitled Why the Movement Always Fails. I'm gonna tell, I'm gonna tell, I'm gonna holler, and I'm gonna yell. I'll get you in trouble for everything you do. I'm gonna tell on you. Well, I'm gonna tell where you hid the broom so you wouldn't have to sweep up the room. Then Mama will sweep the room up with you, and I'm gonna tell on you. I'm gonna tell that you busted that plate, and I'll tell about all them bananas you ate. I'll tell on you one time, I'll tell on you two, and I'm gonna tell on you. I'm gonna tell, I'm gonna tell, I'm gonna holler, and I'm gonna yell. I'll get you in trouble for everything you do. I'm gonna tell on you. I'm gonna tell that you kicked me and you hit me. I'm gonna tell that you punched me and you bit me. But I won't tell Mama what I did to you, 'cause I'm gonna tell on you. I'm gonna tell, I'm gonna tell, I'm gonna holler, and I'm gonna yell. I'll get you in trouble for everything you do. I'm gonna tell on you. I'll get you in trouble for everything you do. I'm gonna tell on you. Rosalie.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Great stuff. Thank you. And of course, Rosalie Sorrell.
Yeah.
traveled with Utah Phillips for years, and that was a winning combination for sure. They strengthened each other, didn't they?
Yeah.
That might be the theme song of some of Trump's former co-workers.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks so much. I'm glad things worked all right. Give it up for Storm.
That's Storm.
And I wanted to give you a quick report because I've been telling you all about my daughter all along.
Yes.
And the situation right now is not positive at all. Her behaviors got to the point where she was able to grab a loaf of bread when the aide was fixing her medicine and stuff pieces down her throat so forcefully that she literally cut off her air supply, and they had to Heimlich her. And the first time they got a couple of pieces out, and then a little while later she turned blue and collapsed in an aide's arms, and they had to get a couple more pieces, or they had to get another piece out. And that sort of set off a cascade along with all her other things that have been going on and how much she's been trying to get out of the house. And the agency finally admitted that they were totally understaffed and in crisis. However, the solution is that they have kicked my daughter out and given us 30 days to find another place for her to live as of 2 weeks ago, understanding that we might not be able to meet that immediate mark, but we definitely have to find somewhere else for her to be.
Oh,
Pardon my French, but that's fucked up.
That's horrible.
Are there any other hospitals in the area that you could?
It's residential.
Or residents?
Well, that's the thing, is finding one that has a bedroom available that has the skill to take care of her is sort of like, doing a Rubik's Cube with your eyes closed. But
Right.
we're in the process of doing it. Something will show up.
Well, I wish you the best of luck for that. It sounds like she aspirated on that bread.
Yep. And then a couple of days ago, she actually got a hold of a sandwich and somewhat repeated the whole thing again.
Oh,
geez, Storm, what a horrible situation.
so sorry.
That's awful.
Hey, God bless you.
Yeah.
It's now been almost 34 months since I was physically with her. And they have, because I think I told you weeks ago, they told me they could no longer call me. I had to call them, but nobody answers the phone. And the few times that they have answered, she's been asleep, and they've said they'd call back and haven't. So she hasn't even heard my voice in over 2 weeks.
Oh, Storm.
So many hospitals and homes and stuff all over the country are understaffed. They just, even the big hospitals are having trouble, which means that the little hospitals will probably soon go out of business or get bought up.
Just not enough capacity. Nothing more facilities.
If there's anything we can do to help, please let us know. Do you have our email
You
address?
accept me as I am. You appreciate what I offer, and I know that you have open hearts. And
Yes, and we love you.
yeah, that's basically what we're working with at this point.
That's right.
Yeah. Well,
All right, my
our hearts
friend.
go out to you and to your daughter.
Yes, they do. All right.
Well,
Rosalie Sorrell. I haven't thought about her for a while. Is she still alive? I wonder.
I don't believe so. I believe she died a long time ago.
Yeah, before Utah, maybe.
Yeah, I think she died before Utah.
Okay.
Jim Ringer, Mary McCaslin, Rosalie Sorrells, Kate Wolf, and Utah were all like a bunch together.
That's right. Yep. Okay. God bless you, Storm. At this point, then, we've arrived at the bitter end, and I want to remind you that next Saturday's suggested themes are World Honeybee Day, so honeybees or mosquitoes, Break the Monotony Day. But it's never monotonous here at the Catbird.
No, it isn't.
No, it's always something different, and you people are amazing. I want to thank the YouTubers out there. I want to thank the Legumes and the Peanut Gallery. I want to thank Fonk. I want to thank Freddie and Storm and Mark and Snake and Marianne and Chris and Ellis and Jade and other Marianne and Ron and Joanna and Karen and Judy and Michelle and Tom and Glenn for playing Welcome Back, Cotter. And Sherman and Jimmy and John. Thank you all for
You guys are amazing.
everything that you bring to the table here. You light up our lives, and we're fortunate to know you.
We love our Saturday
Guys, for making this happen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It takes all of us to make it happen, and,
We love it.
that's we do love it. And
By the way, we passed up a big party on our roof deck tonight.
Thank you.
Oh, to be with us?
Yeah.
oh, you'd
guys
be
are
amazed.
awesome.
Over 17 years that we've been doing the Catbird, you'd be amazed at what we gave up on Saturday nights. Way back in the Cretaceous, we had concerts every Friday night. So we'd have a concert on Friday and an open mic on Saturday. And that was very demanding.
We were insane then.
Yeah, we were much younger then.
We were.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks again for all of you. We love you. And as the Lakota say, Mitakuye Oyasi. We are all related, are interrelated. And Wakantan Kanishiyun. May the Great Spirit walk with you.
And with you.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Have a great week, everybody.
Love you
It's a
so
great
much.
night.
Love you guys.
Wonderful night.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Kathleen. Good night, all.
Good night.
To everyone.